and clear.
Okay, we're live now, David.
Oh, we're live now.
Yeah, I'm just bringing you in as my co-host, sir. So we're live now. So, David, I missed you last week. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Sky Juice. Absolutely. That's what I heard through the grapevine, that you said that you missed me. But all of the reports back is that you were just a complete natural without me. So so I'm not too sure what to believe, but I'm going to believe you, Sky Juice. But yes, I'm humbled by your kind words.
Okay, thank you. Well, just to let the people know, we send our sincere apologies again. We had a technical hitch, but we're back live again. This is the first of the semi-final. This is clash number 5. Today in the house, we have Mr. Mention, the cup holder, up against DJ Lee. He's from London. Mr. Mention, my apologies, he's from Birmingham. So it's Birmingham v London today. It's going to be a wicked session. On Thursday, we had the old sound check again, as what we normally do. And it was like a weighing from just before a boxing match. It was unbelievable. You know, the two guys are just gladiators, gunslingers. So you're really in for a treat tonight. I'm going to hand you over now to Mr. Reed, who will bring the DJs in and have a word with them before we kick off. Okay, over to you, Mr. Reed.
Thank you very much, Sky Juice. So it's the big semi-final tonight, the first of 2 semi-finals. We have Mr. Mention from Birmingham, who, of course, is the reigning champion, and DJ Lee from London. Can we have the guys up on the screen, please? Thank you. We're going to start off with DJ Mention because it's only right, because DJ Mention is the reigning champion. And I've been told, DJ Mention, that they're calling you now the prodigal son of Birmingham. And that name, to be honest, is because of the reputation that you've developed over the last few months being on Revival Vinyl Sundays. The champion and your personality. So they're calling you the prodigal son of Birmingham. But Mr. Mention, you know that tonight you have a tough competitor in DJ Lee. You disposed of Mr. Mention of, what was it again that you disposed of in the last round? Let me have a look at my notes. I think it was DJ. Hold on, let's have a look. Who did you dispose of the last round? Oh, okay, Mr. Mention, Junior Blues, Leicester, wasn't it? Yeah. So I think you comfortably made him pack up his record box. I'm getting a little bit of feedback here, Sky Juice. I don't know if you are.
Yeah, I am, but never mind.
Yeah.
Persevere.
Okay, we're going to have to persevere. So, yeah, it's making me difficult to actually follow in what I'm saying. So, Mr. Mention, I'm going to go over to you. You've got one contender away from the final. Can we have your thoughts about tonight and what's in front of you?
Well, all the listeners are logging in. If it was anything to go by Thursday night in the way in, I'm telling you guys, you're going to be out for heavyweight record night tonight. I ain't going to lie. Trust me on that one. As I always say, because you know me, I like to just keep my words short and sweet. I'm the reigning champion, and I'm going to defend the people up. Not my cup, the people's cup. So, that's what we're going to do. And gentlemen, you're having a problem as well, you know. You're echoing or you're doubling.
Yeah.
Mr. Reed, you're echoing or you're doubling on your mic.
Yes, I know. There's a lot of feedback. We're just going to persevere. It's a technical problem. I think we'll sort that out. But yeah, thank you ever so much, Mr. Mention, for pointing that out. So we're over to DJ Lee. We're over to DJ Lee. So DJ Lee, your quarterfinal was against Mr. Tubbs, I think it was, from Manchester, and you were very impressive in that quarterfinal. Tonight, you are up against the reigning Revival Vinyl Sundays champion, Mr. Mention. And as Mr. Mention's already alluded to, on Thursday night when you guys checked in, what a blockbuster. 45 minutes, I think it was, that you played music and bantering between each other. So the expectations are high. DJ Lee, you're one round away from the final. In front of you, you've got the reigning champion DJ Mention. What's going through your head at this precise moment?
Okay, well, at this precise moment, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whichever part of the world on there. All right, then. What's going through my mind? The 45 minutes that we played on the weigh-in on Thursday night was just a sample of what's going to happen tonight, and it was fun. Trust me, it was fun. I enjoyed it immensely, right? You know, you guys should have recorded it and put it out to the general public as a teaser, because they're not going to know. You know, if they saw that, they know what they're in for tonight. You understand? So, I'll be here tune I got draw tonight, right? Me and Mr. Mention from Birmingham. Mr. Mention, when we're done tonight, right, we drink a rum and everything nice. You understand? But, you know, blow for blow tonight, brethren.
Okay, DJ Lee, thank you very much for that introduction. So we kick off tonight with round one, and DJ Lee has agreed to go first. So the first round, this is where we ask you to play 10 minutes of rock steady and early reggae, but we don't want to hear anything after 1980. If we do hear something after 1980, you will be penalized. DJ Lee, 10 minutes. Are you ready to do the business? Rock steady and early reggae.
Ready every time, you know. But first and foremost, right, you know, some of the 10 minutes already, right? So that different 10-minute set of tune, and I go get again because I'm full of tune. You understand? Yeah? So anybody will miss the first 10 minutes, catch the second 10 minutes, right? Yes or no? Pablo, instrumental. Greetings to one and all, easy Sandra. Lifelong from time. Miss Saint Best, how you do? Which part of Best you come from? Santa Cruz? Easy up. Thanks to Ross, pick up every time. Pablo. Like I said, we're full of tune around here. Play with it when it comes to this thing. As you know, back in the day, when dance kick off, we used to kick off with that instrumental. You understand? Pablo. Easy Miss Chin. Jenny Jen, Errol, Wagwan, tune on top of tune. Oh, you mean, man, Pablo, man. We can draw some more tune. Glenn Brown, step up in at this, man. Tinker. Crisp as a ball. You know, so we're crisp one here. Not true. Vinyl Media. Respect you. Just a log in. Big up all crew, just a log in. Tinker, crisp as a ball. Glenn Brown. No time to waste, man. We just a draw tune, pan top of tune, man here. More time we draw the Keith Hudson and the Johnny Dizzy Moore piece, but I'm going to give you the bongo this time. Thing called the Riot. Semi-final, them call it. I should have the final tonight. One for the Natty Congo, them, the Rasta man, the Bongo man, them. Anyway, make a draw something from the king for reggae music. We're talking about Robert Nesta Marley, Tinkal. Robert Nesta Marley.
Craving, I got you a puppy.
I tell ya.
Craving, I got you a puppy.
I tell ya.
Craving, I got you a puppy. Oh.
Easy Al Massive and crew inside the room.
So you want all for yourself alone, and you don't think about the other man.
I tell you.
But let me tell you, my friend, if you're gonna live this life,
What them say?
it's not good for
You
you
to build strife, not at all. No strife tonight, you know, because then I'm an element man. What we say? Leroy Dan Smart, coming at this.
Whoa, Mother Liza. In my walls of blue, I can only see you, Mother Liza. I love your daughter.
Dan Smart.
Mother Liza, I love your daughter.
He's a Rasta Queen.
Please let her come and stay with me, for only
Early
she
reggae, them
can
set.
set my little heart trouble free.
Tell them Smart.
Mother Liza, I love your daughter.
Oh, you mean, man, Mother Liza definitely love the daughter for real, man. What we say? Let's draw something from Studio first. We're talking about the one, Delroy Wilson Sadler, them call him. Sure, they're trying to make a dance like this one. What do you mean?
I never met a girl who makes me feel the way you do.
Sadler.
Your loving you gonna miss every time it takes to find you your own side. Fiddly-dee, fiddly-dum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. I'm going to bring you love that is true. So get ready, get ready. I'm gonna try to make you love me too. So get ready, right on.
Oh, you mean, man, get ready, cause them to say, what? Here I come? No, sir, me there for real. Let's draw something from the Clarendonians.
Here comes the night, oh, night out. Walking through the front door, night out. Ooh, wee, baby, night out. I don't love you no more.
I tell them on them they show.
Now you come to tell me.
Them say 10 minutes, 10 minutes for the early reggae, so we have to rush them and we have to play them fast and furious, you understand? Make a draw one next bad instrumental, rocksteady style. Tune pan top of tune more here. I can see if I can squeeze in our next tune, man. Let's draw one big bad tune from out of Moody Studio. Thing called the Lana. Thing called the Lana. Instrumental again. Early Bones. Early Bones.
Thank you very much, DJ Lee. What a solid start to round one. And if you've just joined us, it's Revival Vinyl Sunday. It's the first heat of our semi-finals. The lineup tonight is DJ Lee from London and the reigning Revival Vinyl Sunday champion, Mr. Mention from Birmingham. Don't forget, you at home, you will decide at the end of the night which one of these contestants go through to the final in a couple of weeks' time. And I'll tell you after we've heard from Mr. Mention how you actually vote. Mr. Mention, 10 minutes, rock steady and early reggae. Are you ready to do the business?
Ready to do the business, are we? Always, yeah? Okay, just before the little interruption, I'm just gonna continue where I started from, right? Because I think for me it's the way to go forward. So in the meantime, between time, yeah, the same instrument that I start off with first, put it back on the wheels of steel. So everybody just listen keenly. Those of you in the chat room, just go and big up yourself every time, yeah. DJ Miss Ali. Nice and easy, steady and fine. Musically yours. Easy London. Birmingham, Leeds, Sheffield. All cities and towns as we move on nice and steady, sweet and fine, because we have no time to waste. In steps the voice of the mighty late great Mr. Uri, slice after slice, piece after piece. Listen again.
Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for I and I brethren to dwell together in unity and love. Love is like a precious ointment upon the head that went down to the beard.
I say we are blessed the world, saying
even Aaron's babe went down to the skirts of his garment. How the dew of Iman, the dew that descended from the holy mountains of Mount Zion. We're all thunder of God, man is blessed. Even love, life and joy. I'm going back home and no more will I roam. So brothers and sisters, get up and move.
Chill up.
Going straight to the open land. Good gosh, where I come from. Gotta go back home, I tell you. And no more will I roam.
All right, Daddy, you right. Thank you for the introduction. Think our way back home. Yeah, tell your massive and crew. Just logged in nice and steady from the Treasure Isle production as we move on nice and swiftly. Cause 10 minutes does last long, the people. selection, we don't know musical objection. 7 inch 45 to keep you musically alive. Easy mention. Robert Lina. Alright, massive, I tell you, rock you steady, nice and tight, nice and fine. Slice after slice, piece after piece. Voice of the one, late great Mr. Delroy, Crucial Wilson, say something like this to the world. Test me a testing eagle, people. Don't watch no face. Test me a test.
Love you, baby, till I can't love you no more. I wanna kiss you down till I can't kiss you no more.
Reach out to all the ladies, them all the lecturesses. Listen, I'm gonna love you tonight, ladies. Real cool and fine. Easy in the chat room. Easy Bushman. Bless up. Easy Debs. Irene. Lord. Ali J. That's right, man. That's why I love the people them tonight. Yo. Easy Delroy, slice after slice, piece after piece. A hot way hot up in eagle, people, trust me. Because you don't know, so when we light the fire, you know, we don't light the fire already. Later on, we're going to turn it up like higher. So we move in just like this again. And so we are rocking the steady first and foremost, right?
Don't let me sing, cause I'm not thinking. Hey, good guys, I'ma tell you about it. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack and go and break his coat and Jill came tumbling after. Hey, good guys, hit me Jack, shock me. Hey, good guys, I'ma tell you about it. I take a stop and check the top of everything. You do the only thing in any old way. And I would say, hey, hit me Jack.
Hit them Jack mentioned me, I tell you, as we reach and we touch the sky for the musical sky. In steps under the musical scotch as we rock the daughters. Listen again, nice and steady. All the connoisseurs them. Studio first, listen. Here we are telling people this again now. One way, one the nigga.
I'm gonna hold your hand. You got to understand.
You hear me, baby? I'm gonna take it tonight. I make you feel alright. In the middle of the night.
You got to all around. I got music like that.
Tell them again.
Music like that.
Oh, whoa.
Music like that. Feel the beat. You got to move your feet. You got to feel going sweet. And when you hear the sound, you got to spin around. I got music like that.
Say it again.
Music
Like that. We're gonna make the girls them lift up them skirt. Slice after slice, piece after piece. Warm way, warm the eagle. So watch them face, people. Take a listen again.
Turn to this sound. On your way up or on your way down, I want you to stop at this station for identification. I'm gonna turn it over to your sound dimension, your music producer. Everybody on the...
Hear them style, yeah. Style and you can't while. Studio first, back to back. Eagle mention, quick and slick, and we don't do no funny trick around here. We're going to take one from the jackpot, Mr. Bonnie Lee stable scene, willing and able. Me and Mr. Lee said something earlier today, but you know what? Right about now, I still don't believe him yet. He's still yet to convince me. But anyway, take a listen to a little track here. Me him say earlier about something earlier on about him going to do this later on or whatnot, but me don't believe him. Listen.
Don't believe in his lies.
Oh gosh.
Don't believe in his lies. Oh Dana. Don't believe in his lies. Oh Dana, I need you. Don't believe in his lies. Believe in me, I love you. Don't believe in his lies. Won't you stay in my arms? Don't believe in his lies. Oh Dana. Don't believe in his lies.
May I tell you, don't believe him. I'm not going to believe mention tonight because right now I believe he's lying. But just in case when you think say mention a lie, here a little piece. I'm going to just give him a little piece to make him know. I'm always ready around here. I give him the Willie Williams piece to him, just play it done. Him play the Delroy, I give him piece of the Willie Williams. He don't style that. That's why I don't believe him tonight. I play Delroy, I give him this piece though. Listen.
I've never met a girl who makes me feel the way that you do.
You hear me, baby?
You're alright.
You hear me, ladies? Cha.
Girl, loving you gonna miss every time it takes to find you. You're outside.
Listen me tune.
Fiddly-dee, fiddly-dum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come.
Just like this.
I'm going to bring you love, that is true. So get ready.
You hear me, people? Get ready tonight.
Get ready.
Willie Williams.
I'm going to try to make you love me too.
Then I must.
So get ready.
No fuss. Cha.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mention. Yes, your 10 minutes is up, honestly. 10 minutes right on the dot.
Right,
Thank you very much, Mr. Mention. 10 minutes of solid tunes in round one, the rocksteady and early reggae round. Okay, it's time for you at home to vote. And don't forget, it's your vote counts tonight. One of these individuals will be packing up their record boxes tonight, and it's the last time you're going to see that particular person. And then the other contestants will go through to the final in a couple of weeks' time. How do you vote? So for those of you who've been with us throughout the competition so far, you'll be familiar with all of these steps. But for people who have just come in us, or people who are still not confident about voting, this is your step. So you need to refresh your screen. That's number one. To refresh your screens, you need to go to the top left-hand corner of your screen, and you'll find a circle with an arrow. And that circle and arrow, you just click on that, and that will refresh your screen. So that's step number one. Once you've done that, scroll down past the calendar until you come to 5 boxes. The first box of those 5 will be a yellow tab which says Start Survey. Start Survey. Please click on that box, and once you've clicked into that box, you will then have a window pop up, and it will in that window will appear 2 names, and one of those names should be Mr. Mention, and one will be DJ Lee. If you think that Mr. Mention won that round, you just tick on his name, and that's your vote done. Or if you think DJ Lee won that round, you tick on DJ's Lee name, and that's your vote. You have 1 minute to vote, please, and I'm going to start the voting right now. Your vote counts. 1 minute to vote. Was it DJ Mr. Mention, or was it DJ Lee that won that first round? You tell us.
Stir it up, little darling, stir it up. Come on, baby.
Steve, thank you ever so much. You at home for voting. Don't forget that you will need to refresh your screens if you want to continue to vote in the rounds to come. And of course, if you are a mobile phone user, you might need to sign back in again. So please, if you try and sign back in, if you're mobile user and you're getting problems, just keep on trying and then you'll get back in. All right. So look here, Skyjus. Round one is over. A steady but measured start to round one, I think, from both contestants.
Yeah, lovely, man. The two of them kick off like a ball and kick the session like a ball, man. Congratulations to both guys. Yeah, excellent stuff. Mr. Reed.
You know that that song "Stir It Up" by the Wailers. I'm just thinking that a whole heap of stirring up going to in the rounds them to come, a whole heap of stirring up. So I'm looking forward to it. So I reckon the fireworks will start from this round. So Skyjus, over to you, round two.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. Okay, just welcoming each and everyone again to Revival Vinyl Sundays. Apologies again for the little technical hitch at the beginning. For those who's just joined us, my name is Mr. Skyjus at your service. Okay, we're going over to round two now, guys. This is the Lovers Rock round. It's got to be UK artists, UK Lovers Rock. So I believe it's Mr. Mention that kicks off first on this one. Can you hear me, Mr. Mention? Mr. Mention.
I sure can.
Okay,
yes,
I sure
sir.
can. Okay, so you have a 10-minute slot for your Lovers Rock, sir. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All yours.
All right. So this is the time where I make sweet love to them. Then. All right, then. So ladies, you don't know, Lovers Rock have to be meaty. It have to be juicy. It have to be lovable. It have to be nice. So guess what?
La 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 yeah. La 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 la. Baby, I'm yours. I am yours forever endlessly.
That's right, ladies. That's what we're telling you tonight. I'm not lying.
I am yours forever. Come what may.
Voice of the investigators.
Oh, baby, say that you'll be mine. Oh, yeah.
With yourself, DJ Kotti.
Baby, I'll be yours.
Bushmanning all time. Queen 90.
In everything you do.
Easy all. MSS
no need to pretend I know I love you. Oh, won't you say you love me too? Oh yeah. You promised that you would love me so dearly.
Then the most baby.
By the look and the light in your eyes, you really care.
Sweet and juicy.
Now that the moon is shining on the other side, all my money is gone and the love we share. Yeah, baby,
reaching out to all the ladies and far and wide, all the selectresses, pick up themselves. And so we like to make love to you, trust me. Oh yes. You know me, ladies, I always tell my friend them say, the second best thing to when a man I make love to a woman is music. Music. And you just can't refuse it. That's why people like me don't abuse it. Anyway, listen again. Because you don't know, ladies. You're my ladies, from day one, And anyone who don't know my ladies, on the bed can get on board. Listen again. We'll reach for the skies. Voice of the administrators. I'm going to administer this sweet medicine to you guys. Listen.
she has a way of looking into my eyes. When we'll lay down together at night, she holds me close in her loving arms.
Rasimus. Easy millions. Oh, yeah, say.
So divine.
Easy, Mr. Davis. Tony.
Is on my mind.
Easy, Rasta Queen, my girl. You don't know what's going wrong.
She holds the key.
We're going to London fraternity. Birmingham fraternity too. My people.
She don't have eyes for the playboys.
Yeah, yeah, me.
Plastic smiles and they flash.
Only for mention, listen.
About chemistry. Other guys are history. I remember the day she walked in on my life.
And I did. Easy, Miss Chin.
She won my heart, which was cold as ice.
Where is you, Isifa?
Now my love for her is burning with fire. She's my one and only desire. She's my lady and she's so divine.
She's so sweet. She reminds me of vintage red wine. As we move on, nice and steady here, this guy, you don't know, we're still up on the love trail, right? So anyway, we're going to give you another track simply like this. Simple. Hear me tell you, ladies, me now stop loving until this thing is done, you know. What you know? What you know?
It's better when you hold me, but when you squeeze me, I get that feeling inside.
What kind of feeling, baby? That feeling there?
Yeah, I wanna love you.
And me too.
Oh yeah, I wanna love you. That feeling of passionate desire that sets my soul on fire makes me wanna love you. Oh yeah, I wanna love you.
I wanna love, 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 love you, ladies.
Lover as you see, boy, I wanna love you. Oh yeah, I wanna love.
Big up all the man in the chat room now, because we don't have enough love man in there too, you know? What you mean? I wanna love man. Cha! I wanna ding ding.
Try to be gentle with me.
What you mean?
I'm not such a lover as you see. Boy, I wanna love you.
Now watch some face, ladies. I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you, ladies. Anyway, we move on like this, car. You know, so when a man in love with a lady and a lady in love with a man, you know, and then they just stuck together like glue. You understand the part there? So we're gonna show you. So when we join with the woman, then we stuck just like that from them. Listen again. Voice of one, Mr. Trevor Walters. Thing entitled.
Stuck on you. I've got a feeling down deep in the soul that I just can't lose. Girl, I'm on my way. I needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end.
Sound good to me.
I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. I'm stuck on you. I've been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on home. Girl, I'm on my way. It's so hard to see how a woman like you can wait around for a man like me. Girl, I'm on my way.
Yo, Mr. Walters, a good woman always wait around for a good man, you know. So now watch some face on that. Trust me on that. No woman a sit and wait for no man who not used to them, you know, Trevor. I want you to know that. Anyway, and just in case you think I mention a lie, hear the next tune now. Hear the next tune now.
Taking my chances been received.
Skip up that mention and set it proper. Voice of the one, Miss Cassandra. Like a listen.
Nobody said love would come easy. I'm not about to lose this time.
Not me, baby.
Taking my chances, been deceiving. Now I'm gonna make you mine.
Listen, baby.
You say you want me all to yourself. Oh boy, I can't share your love with no one else. My life's like an open book, only you can look. I turn a page so that you can see. I want you right here with me. I wanna be that woman
All right, then, baby.
that you come for.
Oh, you mean?
The loneliness of life starts calling you. I wanna be that woman
Easy DJ Tubbs.
that you live for.
Ah,
Long after all your playful games are through.
wow.
Ooh, you know I've tried to do my best, baby.
We got the Squire family, may I tell you?
Keep this love of ours alive.
We got the birthday man, Rastafus. No fuss, me boss.
Try to hide my feelings. Can't fail the test of time.
Talk to them, Cassandra.
You got a lot of love for me.
Yo.
I've got a lot of love for you.
Yo.
Tell me what you want a woman like me to do.
Just love me, baby. Love me.
I'm living on a broken heart. Tell me when is it gonna start?
Come
I
again.
wanna love you 1,000 times.
Talk to her
I
again.
want a man that's mine.
I wanna be your
woman
Cha-cha.
that you come for.
With the sweet loving.
When the loneliness of life starts calling you, I wanna be that woman.
I wanna be that man that comes home to you at night and squeeze you tight and hold you right. Anyway, we're gonna take another one from the Natural Lights. Nice and steady, nice and fine. Me tell the boy, me feel like making love right now, people. Come here, like we really make love with you. Take a listen. You see when a man in love with a woman, and you see where she got him, where she wants him, all him can do is this.
All I think about is you.
Oh my gosh. Natural Lights.
Lately, oh yeah. All I think about is you.
Don't worry yourself, Crystal.
Even though you're a stranger,
Easy Rams, you don't know Birmingham Blues tune, you know that, no?
seems like I've known you all my life.
You know how much wallpaper in Birmingham get stripped off for the years for them something, huh? Cha-cha.
Every little thought in my mind,
Anna,
and
Anna,
I can't figure out
Anna, Anna.
why I think of you so much. Oh, you know I do. You see, I can't figure out why I think of you so much. Oh, lately, all I think about is you.
That's right, me, I tell you, baby girl. Any place, anytime, anywhere.
Lately, oh girl, all I think about is you. And in the morning, you're the first one that comes into my mind.
What a thing in Natural Lights.
The evening, yeah. I just wanna have you by my side.
Well, guess what?
Thank you, Mr. Mention.
Where's the brother? Me can't hear you. Speak up loud, sir.
Me say thank you, Mr. Mention.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
Easy, Sky Juice.
You know me stay already. Me I watch you. Me a timekeeper now, you know. All right. Respect for that, Mr. Mention. I'm gonna move over to DJ Lee now. DJ Lee, it's your time for Lovers Rock. UK artist, UK Lovers Rock. 10-minute slot, all yours.
Wow. Why, Mr. Mention? Anyway, judges as well. I want to know how this thing set, you know, because when I play back tune, when I can play back tune, when I play the previous week and the previous week and the previous week.
Yeah.
Because I know so that funny feelings in me here in the last, when I play Junior, wherever I'm named, Junior Blue.
Yeah.
But me never know so you could have do it, coming like a record box, small brethren. All right, make a roll tune, man. One thing me know is play back. That me know. Inside the lovers section, we draw for the girls then. Cool and easy, no rush, no fuss. Oh, you mean? Episode 10 minutes of Lovers Rock. All right then. Lovers rocking. You know when you dance with the girl, you know I hear no bag of nice man a chat over the tune. You know I hear the tune. You know them with it. What do you mean? Cool and deadly. No rush. No fuss.
I even like the way you smile.
10 minutes of Lovers Rock.
I like your style.
10 minutes of Lovers.
It's hard not to like it.
Make me drop for Gina the Bamba. Late great. What you mean? Tell them man. Tune on top of tune.
To the top, reaching out for a goal, not a dream, but a meaning in life. I have a goal that
Easy Crystal Ken. They say one eye on the woman.
never seems to end, not knowing where it's leading to.
Good evening, Texas Ranger.
Knowing where I'm going to.
Gina the Bamba. Bad.
It's all so real and vital, coming right from the heart, touching me like a human palm tree. It's not a dream, but a meaning in life. I have a goal that I'd like to reach. Compare it to a stream that never seems to end, not knowing where I'm going to.
Oh, my girl did have a voice, you see, man.
Where it's leading to.
It's a 10 minutes of Lovers Rock. What was that? More tune. More tune. Scratching about a watch it. Easy rocking. One serious piece of up and down. One serious piece of up and down tune, for real. Steady, steady, steady. Easy on my crew, easy Gilly, easy ambassador. Rasta Queen. Freeze, I wonder, what was say squeeze off our next one, man. More tune again. Lovers rocking. Easy Bushman.
All the boys have turned you away.
Channel.
Now with me.
Bad.
Go find yourself a fool, one you can play with, I tell you. Find yourself a fool, find yourself a fool. They all say you're no good and turn you away. Baby, I should. Trying to be smart, fool me, baby, you can. Go find yourself a simple guy, someone on whom you can rely. Go find yourself a fool, one you can play with, I tell you.
What them say?
Find yourself a fool.
Go find yourself a fool.
Find yourself a fool.
More tune. Draw for the late great Claudia Fontaine. Lovers rock. Another vinyl clash. Tinker.
Why do I keep my mind on you all the time? And I don't even know you. Why do I feel this way? Thinking about you every day. And I don't even know you.
Bye.
Take me in your arms, thrill me with all of your charm.
Chorus line.
And I'll take to the sky on a natural high, loving you more till the day I die. Take to the sky on a natural high, loving you more. If you have anything to do, call me and I will do it.
Lovers rocking.
And I don't even know you.
Tune after tune after tune after tune.
If I only had one wish to give, that wish would be for you to live forever and ever.
Why I tell you.
When I see you on the street, my heart skips a beat.
Make I hear the choir again.
And I'll take to the sky on a natural high, loving you more till
Squeeze that one there. Squeeze the next one, Lee.
It's a summertime
Alright, wait for the summertime, not sure. Alright, make us just remember this one, that one, yeah.
sitting by my window. I feel the breeze blowing, 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 blow on. And I see you passing by. Girl, I wish that you were mine. Well, well, well. Love is just there. I can feel it, and I know you feel it too. It's in the air, I can almost squeeze it. That I'd love to do to you. Well, baby, don't be shy, don't you run away. 'Cause love will pass you by, love will pass you by. Oh girl, don't you ever be afraid. 'Cause I won't let you cry, I won't let you cry. 'Cause I've got love for you inside. My love for you will never die.
Wow, wow, wow. And I just find a killer tune forgot anything, you know. Sure.
Sorry about that, Mr. Lee, but I don't control the clock, you know. I say God. Thank you guys for the Lovers Rock round there. Excellent, excellent selection of music. Mr. Mention, I'd just like to come over to you a bit about a few tunes you played, yeah? You played She's My Lady, The Administrators, that's 1998 Lovers Rock. Okay, Lately by Natural Lights, that's after 1985. It's a 1986 Lovers Rock. And finally, Wanna Be That Woman, Cassandra, that's after 1985. We did say in the rules, and we have said to you verbally, it's got to be up to 1985, okay? So just letting you know that, Mr. Mention. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to deduct 6 points. It's 2 points per tune, yeah? Can you hear me, Mr. Mention? You're muted, sir. Mr. Mention, you're muted.
I'll have to just work a little harder.
I like your attitude.
Check.
I love your attitude.
Of course.
It makes our job easier. It makes our job easier. All right. Nothing wrong.
And mine, sir.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mention. Okay, over to the audience
no problem.
now.
You're welcome.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Mention. Over to the audience now we're going to start the voting. But before we start, we go through the procedure of refreshing your screens, please. Please refresh your screens, as you can see on the screen showing you. You go up to the left-hand side of your screen. There's a circle with an arrow on it. Please click on that. You scroll past the calendar. Please remember to scroll past the calendar till you come to the boxes. For the Lovers Rock round, you vote in the second box. The second box is where you see the DJ of your choice, so you can place your vote. The voting takes 1 minute, and that will start from now.
Now jack it up, Pupachi. Well, Wilton Irie, I want you upon the half-track betting shop, mix me down. In a fashion, see? Real exclusive dreadlock. Special request to all yard man. Can you hear me? I will rule boy. Right. Will you hear me now? I so go zai. Me say no call Gemini, no guy. I so go zai. Me and Welton Irie say we not tell no lie. I so go zai. I so go hear me now dreadlock. Englanda, well, hear me now. Cause in 82 then call we super duper. But in 83 me say we big bout ya. The girls them a tell we said that we a foreigner. Squidly Welton Ring on Archie the selector. We come a England straight from Jamaica. The Prime Minister she named Margaret Thatcher. The national sport of England is soccer. 200 miles from London to Manchester. England is famous for child molester. All women used to fear Jack the Ripper. Jack as the notorious raper. Now jack it up, Printer.
Boy, only in Jamaica, boy. Only in Jamaica. The only place on earth. Yeah, you let me read there. That little
Yeah.
rock there, that little island there, you stay there.
Oh man. Oh gosh.
Talent beyond belief, man. Beyond belief. Okay, thank you all for your votes. The voting is now closed for round 2. So please remember to refresh your screens again and again and again. You can't do it enough times, believe me. And mobile users, you may have to re-sign back in. So, Mr. Reed, what did you think of that Lovers Rock round, sir?
Well, you know, Sky Juice, that I've really got a soft spot for UK Lovers Rock. You know that. I mean, you know, it's in our own backyard. What a big, magnificent contribution we over in the UK has made to reggae music. That's a subgenre that is loved all over the world. But that round, great round. I especially liked DJ Lee's Brown Sugar. Do You Really Love Me? I haven't heard that for a long time. Long time, yeah. Bring back a whole heap of memories. But we say no more on that. We say no more.
keep it in the basement at All Nations. Yeah. Just let it stay there. All right?
Absolutely, yeah. But I wonder, Sky Juice, whether or not those 6 deductive points for Mr. Mention might come back to haunt him later on. I don't know.
But I have to become that guy sometimes, but that's how it is. Just want to remind the audience, we do have a presentation scoring based on the general conduct of the DJs and how they interact with the audience. It's just based out of 5, okay? So we want to give the 5 out of 5, but they have to draw my hand to do that, all right? Just want to remind the audience again, due to the late start, our apologies again. We're going to be finishing up at 10:30 tonight. I repeat, 10:30, just to remind you. Mr. Reed, over to you for round 3, sir.
Thank you very much, Sky Juice. So, round 3, your challenge, Mr. Mention and DJ Lee, you need to play 2 soul records which were covered in reggae. 2 soul records that were covered in reggae. Round 3, it's our soul round. DJ Lee, I believe it's for you to kick off round 3. Thank you.
Check microphone 1 2. Okay then, so where's that soul? What's got reggae in mind? We kick off with the first one. We played Jermaine Jackson, and you know when we do my thing already, right? Cause you know, so my soul them kind of come different, not the regulars. Jermaine Jackson. But when me draw my soul, I raving something I deal with. You understand? Covered by Alton Ellis and many more.
She didn't bat an eye.
Delroy Wilson covered it as well.
As I packed my bags to leave,
I do a piece as well.
I thought she would start to cry.
Jermaine Jackson.
Sit around in my room and grieve. Ooh, but the girl, she fooled me this time. She acted like I was the last thing on her mind. I would like to start all over again. Baby, can I change?
Real raving style. That's how we draw them around here.
I just want to change my mind.
Easy, Mr. Flip.
Baby, let me change my mind.
Yes, Jen. Top shelf.
As I took those steps,
I tell you.
towards that open door,
Here's a chance.
knowing all the time, oh Lord, I just
Yes,
didn't
Mr.
know.
Banks, Texas Ranger.
But she didn't give me no sign,
Jermaine.
and I always thought I was just too fine.
What do I say?
But now I got to start all over.
Proper things around here, man. What you mean?
Baby, can I change my mind? I just want to change my mind.
Freeze that one day. Make a squeeze off our next bad tune.
Baby, don't
4
fight
times.
it.
4 tops.
I'm coming, baby.
No rush, no fuss. We're tune.
Do you know how long a tree lives? For the reason it grows. You may ask me all these questions, but darling, no one knows. It should be clear I really love you. Don't ask me why, I just do.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
Do you ask the Lord who loves
Yo,
you?
Rasta Queen is from the Raven
Why
days.
he paints the sky clear blue?
Cause what? Shut up. Bad.
Stay together.
Bad.
It's just the way, baby. Nature planned it. Oh, don't ask me how long I love you.
Tell you.
When you're gone, my heart aches.
Cool and deadly. No rush, no fuss.
Never leave you.
No bag of talking.
Girl, all my life for you I'd wait. 'Cause it's the way nature planned it. We will stay together. It's
Oh,
the
you said
way
them the
that
tune?
nature planned it, girl.
Them the tune? Come in, mention your time.
Yes, DJ Lee, thank you ever so much for starting off round 3. Two soul records that were covered in reggae. Of course, you kicked off with Jermaine Jackson and Can I Change My Mind? And that was covered at least by two that I know, Delroy Wilson and Alton Ellis. And then the last one that you heard was the Four Tops, and It's the Way Nature Planned It. And the version that I know is by Ken Booth. Yeah. So, Mr. Mention from Birmingham, the reigning champion, I want to hear from you two soul tunes that were covered in reggae. Two soul tunes that have been covered in reggae. Your time.
Okay. Another one of my favorite rounds. The soul. Music to the soul. Anyway, we start out the first one just like this, straight to the people's them soul. They don't know, so we play soul, we play the original soul. Right to the soul, heart and soul. Take a listen.
Living on free food tickets, watering the milk from the hole in the roof where the rain came through. What can you do? Tears from your little sister, crying cause she doesn't have a dress without a patch for the party to go. Oh, but you know, she'll get by because she's living in the love of the common people. Smiles from the heart of a family man. Daddy's gonna buy her a dream to cling to, and mama's gonna love her just as much as she can. And she can. It's a good thing you don't have bus fare. It would fall through the hole in your pocket and you'd lose it in the snow on the ground. You'd have to walk into town to find a job, trying to keep your hands warm. The hole in your shoe lets the snow comes through and it chills you to the bone. Boy, you better go home where it's warm, where you can live in the love of the common people. Smiles from the heart of a family man. Daddy's gonna buy you a dream to cling to. Mama's gonna love you just as much as she can. And she can. Living on dreams ain't easy. The closer the knit, the tighter the fit, and the chills stay away. You take them in stride for family pride. You know that faith is your foundation. And with a whole lot of love and a warm conversation, and boy, don't forget to pray. It makes you strong where you belong, and you can live
in the love of the common people. Smile from the heart of the family man. Daddy's gonna buy you jinkle jinkle. Mommy's gonna love you till as much as she. And she. as we move on.
That's never shown up.
Set up them tune there properly, nice and steady.
There's a light.
Nice and steady, as the man say, no rush, no fuss.
Kind of light.
Cool and easy.
That's never shown on me. I want my life to be live with you,
Listen, tune.
way. Everybody say to do every little thing.
Easy Empress vibes, huh? Yeah.
But what does it bring if you love somebody? If you love somebody,
You gotta love somebody to know somebody. Listen again.
love you. It's in my brain. I see your face again. You don't have to be so blind. Like I'm blind, so very blind. Can't help my frame of mind. My frame of mind. Because I'm a woman. Now you know that I am. That I live and breathe for you.
Easy, Miss Chin. Squire Sis.
Good does it do if I don't have you? If I don't have you, you don't know what it's like. You
Well, tell them on this light, baby. Listen.
don't know what it's like
Let them know what it feel like to love somebody.
to love somebody. Love somebody. Have to love somebody.
Easy mention, nice and easy, sweet and fine.
Yeah.
Like vintage red wine.
Yes, Mr. Mention. Well, two interesting soul tunes there, Mr. Mention. Now, you know, every day's a school day. That's what I say. The first one that you played, now I know it's Love of a Common People. Nicky Thomas done the reggae cover. Who sang that soul version? Mr. Mention. Soul version.
Can you hear me? The Westerns.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sita?
The
Westerns.
Westerns. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I
Every
grew
day's
up
a
on the
school day.
Westerns. The
Okay.
Westerns.
And the second one,
But
you completely stumped me. You completely stumped me on the second one. So who sang the soul and the reggae
Well,
to
look-
the second one you played?
You don't know what it's like. Shoot them. One of those ladies. In fact, I'm sure somebody as well sing it in UK Lovers Rock. You don't know what it's like, baby. You don't know what it's like. to love
Okay, Mr.
somebody.
Mention, whilst
Yeah,
you're
man,
thinking
it's not
about
reggae.
that, yeah, whilst you're thinking
It's
about
not
that,
reggae. I know that for a fact. And the love of the common people know you've got Nicky
yeah, Nicky
Thomas.
Thomas. Yeah.
Yes, Nicky Thomas, Eric Donaldson, and also sometime in the late 2000 plus, you had, I think it was Glenn Washington, do a piece to it as well.
Okay, that's brilliant. End of round 3.
So-
That was your Touch of Soul round. Thank you very much, Mr. Mention and DJ Lee. Now it's time for you at home to get involved. To vote in round 3, what you need to do first is refresh your screens. And if you don't know how to refresh your screens, I'm going to tell you how to do it. It's very, very simple. At the top left-hand corner of your screen, there is a refresh button, and it looks like a small circle with an arrow. You click on that, and that will refresh your screen. Once you've done that, you scroll down past the calendar, and you come to 5 boxes. You need box number 3. Click into box number 3. A window pops up, and then you'll see Mr. Mention's name and DJ Lee's. And if you think that Mr. Mention won that round, then you tick on Mr. Mention. And if you think that DJ Lee won that round, then you tick on DJ Lee. It's you at home that decides the winner of tonight's first semi-final. You have 1 minute to vote. 1 minute to vote, and your voting starts now.
pussy while you wine and go down. Every pussy while you wine and go down. Every pussy while you wine and come up. Poor pussy belly here, yeah. And they say the girl them who are run Jamaica, but we not love them they come from the all this. What? This is the other way. I am the original long tail man. Look. Hold on. In 1989, I was a small lizard. And now it's 1999, I'm a well-grown long-tail lizard. Run that! Let me get them to
It's in 1989 it was a smart lizard.
Me not say nothing.
Oh gosh. Wow. So thank you everyone for voting. Your vote counts, as I've said and Sky Juice have said, all the way through the night, because one of these guys that we have in our semi-finals tonight will be going through to the final in 2 weeks' time, and unfortunately we have to lose one of those. So Sky Juice, what did you think of round 3?
Excellent choice of music. Move me inside, man. Them tunes stir up inside. Me always say them tune make me liver quiver. Good selection by both DJs. But the best is yet to come.
Yes, they're definitely, they stir it up. Yeah, brilliant selection by DJ Lee, and also equally by Mr. Mention. Very interesting tunes Mr. Mention played there. Very, very interesting. But look here, Sky Juice, just before you introduce round 4, I've got to say, you know those 2 DJ clips that we played in the whilst people are voting, it just reminds me that I've got to say RIP to one of my favorite DJs, Toasting we used to call them back in the day, Trinity. He died, he left us here on Friday. You know, he was one of the most prolific toasters. You know, Uri was the godfather, but you know, he was really prolific. And you know, I'm going to let you into a little secret. You know, when I was a little youth, you know, I'm going to try toast like Trinity and Uri, but it didn't really work out, you know. So I've got to stick to the BBC kind of English voice. You understand what I'm saying?
At least you had a go.
Yeah, I had a go. I did have a go. So look, rest in peace, Trinity, and thank you very much for the memories. Sky Juice, over to you, round 4.
Okay, before I go any further with round 4, I'd just like to make an announcement. Next week, Sunday, the 18th of April, we were meant to have the second semi between Mr. Fix and Scientists, but Mr. Fix had to pull out due to circumstances beyond his control. So that automatically puts Scientists through to the final. So Scientists will be in the final with the winner of tonight's session, okay? Just to let you know that Mr. Fix is no longer in the clash with us, okay? Also, so next week, what we're going to have is a warm-up with the Honourable Mr. Gladdywax and Tippertone from Birmingham. So Gladdywax is from London, Tippertone's from Birmingham, but it is a warm-up session. And the week after is the final with Scientists and whoever goes through tonight, just to let you all know. Okay, so right, we move over to round 4. It's one of my favorite rounds, the Roots and Culture. It's Roots and Culture. It's a 10-minute slot, guys. Please be mindful of your roots and culture, and please be mindful in the chat room. We did have an issue last week, and we don't want to have those issues ever again. Okay? We're all grown-ups, and we all should know how to conduct ourselves, right? So no bad vibes in the chat room, please. Thank you. So I do believe it's, is it DJ Lee to go next? Is it DJ Lee to go?
If I saw it go. We're not partial, you know, we can go next, we can go second, we can go anywhere.
No.
But, yeah, man, come and go. We say it's Trinity, rest in peace. Rest in peace, boy. Friday, Trinity dead and gone, and we have to go play 1 and 2 Trinity, you know, because, you know, say, foundation, them man there. 10 minutes, what we say? All right.
10 minutes, sir.
Start your clock. Trinity, late great.
But I love to pray, baby. But I love to do the works of Jah. Don't on the bad behavior. say the income tax, the consumption tax, water supply tax. I say the land tax too. Me say that where we are gonna do, say that where we are gonna do. Income tax,
Late great Trinity.
the consumption tax.
Things we yabby you.
Blind man not bow before no week out. Clean hands not pure not, that's what I have.
All over the world, all nations bow. Bow before Jack glory.
Trinity.
But some of them know I'm bow to Jah. They prefer bow to deceivers. Yeah. The jail in the palace said I smoke up in Cali and him not deal with folly.
Pull up that, what we say part 2.
My UNCLE uncle
Trinity
you
once
just
more.
send I to school without na MOTHER, neither FATHER,
Trinity.
baby.
What's that?
Say chopper slate, say go buy new slate. Say chopper slate, say go buy new slate, yeah. You say you slate have no frame, and you say you have brain. Chaka, 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 chaka. Big boy. Come and say big boy in school. Big boy in school.
10 minutes of roots and
When you
culture.
was in age of school days, you usually fling the girl them shoulder. Now you have to go to the German foundation.
Trinity.
Yes, just to build a better nation.
Bah.
You better go to the German foundation for some correction. Yeah. Till you say the chopper slate, say go buy new slate. Say you
What we say? More Trinity.
Paul and him Balara. The one time Pope John Paul. The Pope Paul dead and gone. The Pope John Paul dead and Balara. But them want
Right you know, you know what? Now I'm perilous time, you know.
God is a perilous time, the judgment time, the violence time. No bother commit no crime. It's a perilous time. God is a poor Paul dead and gone. Pope John Paul said him follow. Said if one no come him a go bow. But some say usually them say that Indian praise come.
Trinity, we say rest in eternal peace. Your musical contribution is much appreciated. Rest in peace, Trinity. Where we say more roots and culture, we draw for, no man, yeah man. Well on there, we can just turn over that one there proper. We draw for Junior Ross and the Spears Tinker. Roots and culture time, you know. Watch our remove.
We are slaves, taken into captivity. We are slaves, taken by the wicked hands. One time, long time ago, took us across the African border, brought us the slave down here. Come and say Babylon, free I and I. Come and say Babylon, free I and I. The time has come and we want go. Time has come and we want go. Come and say wicked men release your chain. Come and say wicked men
Roots and culture.
The time has come and we want go. Time has come and we want
What man I say?
We want liberty.
Liberty we want right now, man, for real, man. We want to free up ourselves, right? Them say tomorrow we're free. No, sir. Anyway, more Junior Ross.
Come on, listen to my song. He's that man and helping just as much as you can. So one day you will live to
will hurt you. Jah know. So Jah just say, what we say, Jah, come again. Rastafari thing again. Inside the root segment, that's how we roll.
Temptation got a thing trying to keep me away from Jah glory. So long I wanna sing my song, I wanna tell them of Jah glory. Let the sun come shining through, 'cause it can make the world feel brand new. And the things that they do will be there to convict you all the time. And after every action, there must be some reaction.
After every action, there must be a reaction for real, man. That's why I draw the roots them around here, man. Let's draw one for the people that want to go to Africa. Roots and culture. Nobody going like no vulture. You understand?
Africa is our own.
For real.
Africa, where we come from.
Remember me tell you, Africa.
We've been captured and put on a ship.
Jano.
We've been captured
What you say, Esquire? Foundation
and
tune?
put on a ship.
Boy, tune on top of tune, you know, we can't do it on them too long, man. More tune again. What we say? Tinkal, Onivan, Tinkal, Distribution. Bad.
Poor me, Israelite. Poor me,
He's a greedy G.
I'm like a fish out the water. I'm like a bee without a sting. I'm like a book without a page. Mama, this world is an hotel. Yeah. This tribulation make me can't even wish you. This tribulation make any man get confused. Oh yeah. Me one shirt a tear off me back. Me trousers a go and it's a fact. I don't wanna end up like back of fire. I know one catch and no fire, no.
Tinkal, Distribution, man. So we draw them right here now, man. Tinkal, Untamed, more tune, man. Roots and culture. Now go on like the vulture right now. Oh, yeah.
Ever since I've been born, loneliness and poverty, I've been a million friends every day. So no bother with your pity, for I know licky. Oh no, no, I'm no bother from Gaza. No bother, for I know sus. I know it's done until.
Tell you, man, the roots nice round here, see, man. The roots nice. Make a draft something from Silford Walker. Everybody know that one now. Hold on there. What we say? One lamb's bread? All right. Wilton, Irish. Tell the people them what we want.
Just
we eat up lamb's bread. Eat up lamb's bread. You must go ahead. Well, dread, y'all. Say that we want lamb's bread. So let me tell you, say we want lamb's bread.
One for the Green Party.
But I know a little dread by the name of Fred. Used to make him live in.
Oh boy.
Sorry about that, Mr. Lee, but the clock is ticking. All right, that's the end of round 4 for Mr. Lee's 10-minute slot. Mr. Menchan.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready, sir?
We there. Every time.
10 minutes.
Ever ready,
all
ever
yours.
ready. Yeah. 10 minutes all mine. Well, all right then. As me say, me always light the fire. And you know, so when the fire light, you have to start turning the fire a little higher, right? So, first and foremost, him never get to finish off that little tune, him just there play a lamb's bread tune, the scene. So we're going to show him how you finish off them tune there. You understand that part of the people? So, roots and culture style, hear them thing, yeah. I'm going to show him, so when you play a tune like that there, don't play them if you don't have this. Listen to this.
Looking on the streets each day, looking on the streets each day. Some things you see, you just can't believe.
You hear that?
Some things you see, you just can't believe. The sight of mankind that lies around, the evil hatred, it still surrounds. I can't believe in a land so beautiful and free. All that we see is hate and poverty.
Easy cutty. He's my boss, listen.
Now, my brother, and we tell you now, my sisters.
Roots and culture, may I tell you. Stop them sub-dimension, because we just have to keep them know. So when you play them, the kind of tune there, you have to make sure you have them the style there. It's no bother play. Because me have them with you now. But we'll show you something. Here I want again now. Get them culture, yeah. You think we are vulture? Listen, culture. Hear them culture, yeah.
Babylon shall fall.
Where me say, boss?
Babylon shall fall.
Why?
Babylon shall fall. Babylon shall fall. Babylon want to go life. Babylon want to control life. I'm on a no Babylon.
You hear me?
I'm on a dreadlocks Rasta. I see. You know no Rasta big C. Look and I do dreadlocks. Moving along with my brethren. Under the first big tree.
Roots and culture, me I tell you massive. As we move, we are telling nice and easy, warm and fine mention. But I'm going to look a regular one to put in the mood that things will follow up behind them thing. Hey, massive, listen again now. Everybody know this is a tune, but them tune, you have to know when to tune them. Hear this, sir. I so they come in with roots and culture. We're musically armed and dangerous every time. Listen to something here. Hear them upset here. But the hopes me the boss.
Men can live 400 years or more. 400 years and a score.
You will rock the easy now.
By the words of his mouth and the meditation of his heart.
Think all the gatherers.
Only by the word of his mouth
right then, mention. Hold on them now. All right now, we're going to some history now. See people? I'll go into some history. Hear them history, yeah. Because one thing about you, we play roots and culture, you know. We're not coming like vulture. Hear them something now. Listen to history lesson, yeah.
They took the whole African nation, changed our laws and valuation.
Listen reality.
Took away our way of life.
You hear me? Easy dynamic D.
Our gold and our white.
You're Rasta Queen. Hey, rock and come in.
Took away our native tongue. Taught their English to our young. And all the things we made by hand.
Listen to them tune, I'm going to tell you. Hard.
Are nowadays made in Japan.
You know, say all of the reggae music now in Japan. Listen.
African people, African tribes, so proud we live.
So proud we die. Hold a piece here. Anyway, we'll move on, say, because we're going to more roots and culture and fine style. Hear them piece here now. Hear them piece here now, massive. I got a Sunshot label now. A Phil Pratt still me got now. You understand the party? Phil Pratt studio me got now. Hear that piece here. Roots and culture and style.
Africa, I want to go where the milk and
that me him say earlier, everybody want to go Africa. Hear why?
died in the sand. I was brought down here a slave. My forefathers now in the grave. For seeing all that a slave. No more captivity. Free all humanity. No more brutality. Let's face reality. Africa, I want to go where the milk and honey flow.
Stop them, they tune there. May I tell you, move from Phil Pratt now, massive. Gonna Grove music now. Hear them Roman Stewart here. Yeah, I tell you, Roman Stewart, step up. Cause some like it hot, some like it cold. Me don't know about Mr. E, but me love it hot.
The daughters like it hot in the book. The dreadlocks like it just like that. The daughters like it hot in the book. The dreadlocks like it just like that. Yeah. And this world is now changing. Only dreadlocks will be remaining. As Marcus Garvey says in the beginning.
Tell them Roman Stewart, may I tell you? Hey!
Cause as you can see, dreadlocks are so free. So why can't we all agree that dreadlocks are the ruler of this earth?
Oh my God. All right then. Whoa!
The daughters like it hot.
Tiddly boop. The dreadlocks love it hotter than still. Slice after slice, piece after piece. Because myself greedy G. Yeah, I tell you.
Reach out and touch your soul.
Combination too good for you.
Oh, some like it hot and I like it cold. I'ma give you in the bud for 90 load. Baby want it to shoot and I like it like that. And every time you would like it like that. Now show you would give me like that. And I would know you would never. Cause I know you will never do that. Cause I say you should never do that.
That's right, Big U. Tell them some like it hot. Mention me like it very hot. Me no like cool. Instead, late great Mr. Delroy Wilson. Gonna jam his table now. Hear that little piece. Hear that roots and culture. Think all. Couple weeks me Greedy G play a piece off of the Johnny Clark piece. But hear that piece here. Hear that piece here. Think all, live good, my people.
live good, my brother?
Hey!
Why can't we live good with one another? And stop from fighting our sisters and brothers. Why can't we live good as one?
Just like birds of a feather.
Under the sun, under the sun.
Well on the Crystal Ken, well on the no man.
And do the things that is right. And let us all unite. Because Jah made us. And we must keep praise unto him. Because he's the king, he's the king.
Yo!
He's the king, he's the king. Why can't we stop overloading and shooting?
Sure. Boy, Sammy, I tell you, whoa.
Thank you, Mr. Mention.
No give a inch and no give a quarter, my boss.
We're tight. We're tight by the second.
Why? If not tight, bump on.
All right. Thank you guys for your Roots and Culture round. We're moving swiftly over now to the voting. And please remember to refresh your screens. It's up on your screens. Refresh your screens, please. You go to that circle up in the left-hand corner, as what Mr. David Reed and myself keep telling you. Little circle with the arrow on it. Just click on that. You scroll past the calendar. Make sure you go past the calendar and you go to the boxes. There's 5 boxes. It's box number 4 for the Roots and Culture. You will see the DJ of your choice to vote for. And that voting will take exactly 1 minute, which start now.
Listen, darling. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Lord, now who's gonna hold and squeeze my tight? Somebody tell me, now that she's gone out of my life. Lord, who's gonna make me feel the way she used to do? Yeah, come on. Now that my love is overdue. Nobody knows. Now that my love is overdue. Alright, I'm all alone in the wilderness. Oh yeah, yeah. Searching to find some peace and rest. Although she wasn't the best girl, but she brought happiness into my world. And now I'm afraid of loneliness. Somebody tell me.
Okay, thank you very much. Voting is all finished now. Time's up, it's all closed. Right. So we're moving on now, but before we move on to the 1 for 1, Mr. Reed, what did you think of that round?
Look, Sky Juice, as I tell everyone every week, my history lesson started when I first listened to Roots and Culture music. You know, sounds like Moambasa, La David, Neville the Enchanter. And we used to have a bad little soul in that Brixton called The Eunice. Yeah. And, you know, I didn't learn nothing about history, our history in school, but it was the Roots and Culture music that really taught me about our history. But yeah, what a tough round. What a tough round. Boy, they played some wicked shots, man. You know, brought me right back to a little 14-year-old, 15-year-old, you know, in those church halls, you know, doing the skanky. Remember more about skanking and all them thing there?
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, indeed, man. Yeah.
Cripple skank and 1 foot skank, you know, all them kind of thing there.
A tough round, honestly.
Mr.
Really
Reed,
solid, bro.
I have a question for you. How is that thermometer of yours at the moment?
Well, look, I tell you what, I'm going to have a quick check on it. Yeah, it's around about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, it goes up to 180. So, you know, this 1-to-1 round, you know, we gave them the big hype at the start of this contest. So the expectation is, Sky Juice, that they will reach 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Boss up the thermometer tonight.
Yeah, because as well, the hearse is outside waiting for somebody. It's out there. So I say no more than that. So, Mr. Reed, before you go any further, I'd just like to make an announcement for next week. Next week, it will be a warm-up session with Sir Gladdy Wax from London and Tipper Tone from Birmingham. Mr. Fix is not in the clash anymore. So that scientists will go through to the final. So the winner of tonight will meet scientists. Okay, Mr. Reed, all yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Skyder. So, Mr. Mention and DJ Lee, it's round 5. For one of you, it's going to be your last round of the competition. So, it's the business end of the night. And this round, we would like you to play one tune each in rotation. This is the round that we expect to hear the hot shot them, the hot shot. Mr. Mention was talking about things going to get hotter later. DJ Lee said, things just a start, and the Thursday night showdown was just the icing and the cake. So no, we want to see the cake now. 1-to-1 round. One of you at the end of this round will have to say goodbye to the competition, and one of you in 2 weeks' time will be face to face with scientists in the final. Which one is going to be? I don't know. The people are sitting at home, they know. So, DJ Lee, I believe it's you to start off the 1-to-1. And like I've said, the hype is no longer there. It's for only to prove the hype now. 1-to-1, we want to burn some fire.
Yeah, 1-for-1. All right then. Yes, Mr. Mention, you like touch back, right? I could do the same as well, right? But I choose me I play in front of you and you play after me, so you get the opportunity. But I know nothing still, yeah? We just a run through and same way, but mind yourself in this round still, because it's dangerous, believe. We start off with the studio idler, Johnny Clark, Tinker.
Yeah. Every knee shall bow and every tongue confess.
Judah Idler.
On that day when Jah shall come,
Johnny Clark.
every knee shall bow and every tongue confess.
1-for-1.
On that day when Jah shall come, no more crying, no more heartaches, no more sorrows, and no more pain.
Come in, Mention.
All right then. All right, 1-for-1 as it goes. All right then. We're going to pantomime label, right? We're going to draw for your brother like this. We're going to draw for your tune like this. Here we go on, yeah, man. Voice of the one, Glenn Rye McDonald. Here inside ya. If anybody go bow in here tonight, I must you. One thing about me don't bow when it come to man. If a man want me, if you bow him, if you come wicked and dreadful, take a listen here.
They can run away.
And your judgment just start.
Your judgment day. They can run away from a judgment day. It was a weak people who took us in chains to this land. With nothing here to see, we didn't know just what life would be. Cause our foreparents were used as slaves. They had no choice, so they'd be placed in grave. But somehow they will regret when every wicked start to live and fret. No matter what they do,
no matter what you say, step up.
All right then. I saw you roll out, my brethren. All right, come we go. So you roll out. All right then.
they can run away from their judgment.
So you roll out. Yeah man, touch back, same way. You talk the big talk them. You talk the big talk them.
At that
you talk the big talk them. All right.
Let me tell you something.
You
see one thing about
what you say?
You see when me make my talk, me back my talk. We don't make talk, we back talk. Because we always musically armed and dangerous. You understand about? Remember, my time, brother, no talk no time. My time. Hold this. Come here, show you how me a go on. Because you come like you don't understand how me a go on. Hold this. And see if you straighten up when you hear this. Hold this. You follow me.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners.
Me I show you how me are going. Me don't know how you are going. But alright, you got on.
Fullers, I would say.
Listen.
Good tidings I bring to you this day. Come on down and do appreciate as I would play. You don't matter what the world may have to say. So you got to do appreciate.
Easy chat room wants to find that place, you know.
That every nigga is a star out here. So you keep my face.
I make them know them place. Come up.
Yeah, so you say kick boy face. All right then. Leroy Smart, come talk to him. Come talk to him.
Jaja, the youths are starving.
Leroy Smart, get him smart.
Jaja, they fussing and fighting, killing their one another, and they are all one sister and brother. Youths, you better change your ways.
Come in, mention.
All right then. We just play you a Prince Jazzbo, right? So you going to do again now. We're going to play another Prince Jazzbo. Since so more you hold them, more you hold them piece. Hear them piece. I come like you don't understand where we are go. Hear them sing thing, yeah.
Time tough.
You hear me? Time tough for your boss.
Time tough.
Lord, that ain't no bluff.
Time tough.
Or the food, no.
Listen.
Rich man craving for riches.
Lord.
Poor man going down with poorness.
Listen.
Going down with separation. Because of this big population. Time tough.
Come up, my boss. Come go show yourself. Don't worry yourself. Music like dirt.
Yo, I'm my time, you know, brethren. You say me no talk over your thing, not talk over mine. I'm my time. You say you play jazz boy. All right, see jazz boy, yeah. See jazz boy, yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
See jazz boy, yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. You tell me, sister, good morning. Me say we living in an island, in the sun, where tourists go, sometime them come. Them plant sugar cane and they make a white rum. They say they go a foreign and they get big gun. Then get M16 and M1. Then get 45 and they get them in a town. Then carry come a yard, fi come shoot them brother down. Then carry come a yard, fi come shoot them brother down. How where them a go tell fi me jaw when them come? How where them a go tell fi me jaw when them come? Right?
What do I say? Ribbit, come in, mention.
Me not tell a lie, me don't know if that was a jazz boy or it was an imitation, but boy, me didn't feel I want this so chop. Anyway, we'll move on same way. Me got no King Tubby's headquarters alongside Mr. Glenn Brown. You hear them something here?
Better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out. The youths of today will be the youths of tomorrow.
Yeah, style. You can't point me, boss.
Watch out,
you better watch out.
You better watch out.
Come, mention now, come.
The youths of today will be the youths of tomorrow.
Step up.
All right, we are the brethren. You play a merry up rhythm. Yeah, we are the man. Sure, me never bother go down that road there, you know, because you know what says a tit for tat thing with that rhythm there. Trust me. Make I draw something from Upton Junior. No, so we go whip down the wicked man them now, you know. Trust. Upton Junior. Cause what? Only the righteous shall stand in this time. I tell you. Upton Junior. 1 for 145 shootout. Come in, mention.
Yes, sir. All right then. Because don't tell you all the while, no. You can decide when or how you want to die. You understand about this? So you may have time now. You see all the rhythm track I just don't play now. I'm glad you all learn. Because you hear what say about it. He says it's one of them where you have to dodge. You understand me? See? Marry up with him. But I'm going to show you the reason why you have to bypass that. You understand me? I say, let me just give you some exercise. Because you look like you're going to do some press up. You look like you're going to do some press up, my boss. So hear them something here. You look like you got to do some sit-ups and some press-ups. So hear me I tell you so now. I'm going to show you why you can't get that rhythm here. I'm going to show you how when you're in a dance, so you play one-to-one style. Hear this. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. You hear me? Up, 2, 3, 4. Come no leave me see you some sit-ups, man. 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4. I see you some sit-ups and some press-ups. Think all the Sergeant Crackers, so never you who get rockers.
Sergeant Crackers. Cheese is out of the line. Put butt in his place.
Stop then tune the mention because I look like him run out of steam already. I mean, he just have put it in place. Step up.
You're a joker, you're a joker.
Step up.
He's a joker, man. He's a joker. Eh? Sergeant Crackers, you come play with it. Anyway, let's not get personal. Read him again. Nah, go down the road with them fool. Fontels. Come in, mention.
All right then. Well, you are going on, my boss. Because you look like you want to get personal, scene, but we're not personal nothing with you. Because if anything, I'll go personal and music, I'll go to the talk, yeah. You understand me? I say? So we have to worry about nothing. But hear the joke now. I'm going to play my first Levi Smart for the night. See? I'm going to want you to just look by yourself, look at the mirror, and tell me what you see. Here then, Levi, yeah. Hear them tough, rough Leroy Smart, yeah.
And when I hold you close to me, you inspire true love.
Hear them sing.
You killed away tears and fears of unforgotten lonely days. The love I give, the happiness I share will never fade away. Oh, mirror, mirror
mirror, reflection on the wall, step up.
Oh boy, I'm telling you. I don't know. Listen, my virgin. You're what Frankie Jones have got tell.
Ooh, yeah.
You're what Frankie Jones have got tell. Go satter yourself, man. Go satter yourself, man. Come on over here, come on. Sure. What you say?
And pray, Jah, and no bother with no tribal human, because tribal only cause a trial, and a trial will bring a funeral. Don't let you friend them fools you youth man.
Satan praise Jah, my friend.
Well, I want him to tell you, see, that when it come to me, that is not a problem. Because we sat and we pray Jah morning, noon, and night. You understand me? Even when we in a sound clash and when the revival clash, we have Jah on my right hand side and we have the music on my left hand side. Hear them Freddie McKay, yeah? You're going like you don't want to play nothing here. Well, Freddie McKay, I see me can wake up with this. Can you come in like you don't understand what I try to teach you, say? Listen to them sing thing, yeah. Come in, you love your rock steady. Hear that Freddie McKay, yeah.
Would you step, my friend, the way you walking?
You hear me?
Would you step, my friend, the way you walking? Would you step? What the things you say, the things you talking? Would you step? It's never happened in the year, you know. It's happening in the day,
Yo! Original Freddie McKay. Watch your step, my boss. Class of class. You hear that? Step up. Mr. Lee, because you go flee. You see it on your
What you say? Flee? Flee? You're a joker, virgin. Freddie McKay, them the Freddie McKay I play. Watch how me play Freddie McKay around here, man. Sure. But you don't know rocksteady something. Freddie McKay.
Travel up the old road to find my bread, to find my bread. Call so loud, search all around. No one could hear my cry. Take so loud, they call me creation. Braver now,
Freddie
braver
McKay.
now.
Think the creation rebel. Come in, man. Come in.
I tell you what, if me was you, they play the other side. And maybe me talk one and say this is a good tune. Yeah, man. Anyway, I'll take one from the Ethiopians. Cause you forgot where you're there, and you forgot where people want for you. Hold this. Ethiopians. Me not spare no quarter. Me not draw on ya.
Wicked, dropping. If him wicked.
Listen me tune.
I tell you.
Mighty Ethiopians.
Whop him. If him wicked.
What you mean?
Whop him. If him wicked.
Lord.
Tell you. If him good.
Oh.
Let him live. If him good.
You hear me tune?
Let him live. I tell you.
Listen me tune, boss. Step up.
Step up. Sure. Them Ethiopians are soft, man. You know, so if we're ready to play Ethiopians, we can go down that road all night long. We can draw some rubber dub, man. Junior Reid, step up. Step up, Junior Reid.
nice, rub it nice. We got to play twice. It's so sweet, rubbing in a session all night long to a rub-a-dub song. All the little boys and the girls of the street love to see the dread in a rub-a-dub. Rub-a-dub it, sweet, sweetie diddy. Rub-a-dub it, sweet, the sweetie diddy. Rub-a-dub it.
Rubber dub we draw around here, man.
Boy, me I tell you, if me didn't know some rubber dub party come, me bring me 20, me 28 box come. Cause me didn't know some rubber dub. Me like, oh, me just give the ladies them because I come like you try to call up this thing and the boss. And you know, I call up nothing here tonight. You understand me? I say, right? Hear them something here, and don't you dare. Cause you hear them one away piece here. Hear them Delroy Wilson piece here. Because of the Ken Boot piece, and because they also give the Ken Boot and the Stranger Core. But hear this.
Baby, come give me your love. That's what I need plenty of.
Hear Rubber Dub.
You like such a nice girl. Come into my world.
Hear them Rubber Dub, yeah. You want Rubber Dub.
Me tight, come love me right. Stay with me every night. I don't know what I would do if I ever lose you.
Me say,
baby, don't you know I care? Come let me hold you very near.
Late great Delroy Wilson. I hear me say, don't even dare. Don't even dare.
Don't dare what? Don't dare what? Don't dare what? Who you talk to, man? Who you talk to? Hold on there, hold on there. Read it, hold on there, read it.
All right.
What, man?
Hold on. Go on.
What, man? Sure.
Right. Just before you play your next tune. Hold on, DJ Liv.
Oh,
just before you play your next tune. Sorry to butt in. Right. You've got just under 15 minutes for the one-to-one to finish. You're halfway through. Make this round count. 15 minutes. One of you will leave this competition. DJ Lee, go on.
Am I time now? All right. What you said? Don't dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Who you talk to? Don't you dare. Sure. Actabella. Don't you dare, but don't you dare. Sure. Come in, man.
I get jumpy, boss. Hear this now, see? Me never have no intention to follow you because me already don't know say you know in my class already. You understand the part there? But me go still show you say, you still not in a for me class, right? No, you're a man, you love your hands. Hold this. I'll show you something. Your hands, man. Hear a piece. This is dedicated to you. Hold this. Because when me the one you never want to take heed. I'm going to slap in your jaw now. And that me there warn you about. Don't follow me. Cause your box not deep like for me. Listen for me, peace. Cause your hands, man, hold that. Stop them something there. Come up. One time I waste my yo. Come on, give me some tune.
Yeah, choose some tune. Give us some tune. Give us some tune. Sure, he's a joker, my brother. He's a joker. Come in, mention at your time.
All right then, boys. The way things are right, I'm on just a pray for daylight. Because only salvation can last for you tonight, my boss. Trust me. All right then. Show you something now. I want you to hear that tune now. This is the voice of. All right. This is the voice of Mr. Ronnie Davis. Yeah? First Ronnie Davis in the night. See? And this is one I'm going to chop you right in your head back. Because you're going like you don't want to step up on this thing. Yeah. See? Listen to them tune, yeah. Listen to me tune. Show you how we bury man with 45.
Hey, Magalion, you shouldn't trouble fatty boom boom.
You hear me?
Hey, Magalion,
listen to me tune.
Let me tell you something. Not because I am big and fat.
Ronnie Davis.
Don't mean I am clumsy. A left and a right will put you down. So don't push your luck, boy.
Wow! You see?
Because I am the Hurricane, I will knock you down. I am the Marshal, and I no partial. I am the Hurricane, I will mash you down. I am the Hurricane.
Find some tune, man. Find some killing tune, my boss.
I tell you no, brethren. I tell you no, you're lucky. You're lucky with that. Yeah, when I tell you, say you're lucky with that Ronnie Davis there, and I'm tell you the truth, January. Anyway, make a draw something from Gregory. Gregory, come talk to you. About your warrior. Warriors. About your warrior.
Warriors. All you little warriors. Warriors. All you little warriors. Away you are go tell Jah now. Away you are go tell Jah now.
Warrior. Gregory Isaacs.
Boy, sir, poor Gregory, man. If me was alive and you complain them the Gregory upon me, and hear the wickedest thing, me not even go bother you. Cause me not even go bother when you something because me have wicked at Gregory Isaac. Hear them something, man. Cause you come in like if you seem like if you got away with there and what this thing is really all about. Well, this man, I remind you again. Hear them DJ.
I am that I am.
You talk about luck.
How can you?
Me no gambler. You see, so me not base nothing on luck.
Chat to that.
Trying to come in.
Do it, baby. I will tell you.
You never will come in.
You hear me, boss?
Gotta run on the street where the beat is so sweet. Until you gotta move your feet, as I would tell you. When
chat room, listen.
You're gonna run and call your mamas, I would say.
Hey.
Do it, baby.
Wow.
Swing along as I would beg you.
Easily, be.
Sound that leads the way coming down
Major
with me.
P.
Down in the night of November, you're bound to remember as I would tell you in December. No way, Jack. Good God.
You'll soon be round.
Yeah, yeah.
You hear me, boss?
For mercy.
Yeah, yeah. No way.
Prove it to you.
Step up. Come here, give time to redeem yourself, you know. All of that walk on, you know. Give time to redeem yourself.
Redeem. That tune a week, man.
Run, Barley.
That tune a week. Lynn Baltams.
Sukumaka, sukumaka, them dread. No, they will never get next to dreadlocks, man. Natty dread, all the champion. Sukumaka, sukumaka, them jaw. Natty gonna whip them with the rod of correction. Natty gonna whip them with the rod of
Linville Thompson says, Sukumama, come in here.
I don't run up and down all over the place and I go along with yourself. See, you still don't impress me all now. See, hold this. You show your Rasta play a tune when you talk about. You don't know. You don't. Listen.
One heart, one love, he alive.
Me have Jap on my side. Hear me tune. Horse a horse and class a class. You know the prance. Hear them sing thing ya. You think them can't be mentioned for nothing? Chat room. All you do is susu maka maka susu. Come up.
Man, quiet yourself, man. Quiet yourself, man. Diamonds, talk to him. Talk to him, Diamonds.
They say me ready.
What you mean?
They say me ready.
When you know what that you just done play.
They say me ready.
Joker. Joker.
Leave the Eden children, cause they no know no better. Leave the Eden children. Them a Satan follower. Get up every day, fussing and fighting.
Mighty Diamonds.
I don't know why they don't do the right thing.
Leave the Eden children. God, you don't know no better. Trust me. You don't know no better.
All right then. One thing me know is when it come to music, me know it better than you. Me know it better than you, big man. You see it? Cause you see me expose you. Cause me find out you don't really have no music. You don't have no tune, brother. What you are doing at this thing here? Where you must have, when you come, yo, boss, when you come on them platform, you have to have a musical weapon, you know, brother. It's no component here, no boss. Them tune here. Another piece, Kaya, come tell me. Let me see if you know all them sitting here. Hear them style here. You rub out the whole of your instrumental, them. But then the week anyway. Hear how you play original instrumental. Send me a send it through the door now. Straight on the box. No facts, no look back. Hear them something, my lad. I'll show you something. Yeah, man, if you rock your head, yes. I send you upon your way. Listen. Swing easy way, the boss. Listen to your final piece now. What this? Hear them style. Hear them sound sweet. Yeah, man. You don't call me mention for nothing. Stand to attention. Hey. Making come in mention.
You're done. You done enjoy yourself.
You
done enjoy yourself. You done enjoy yourself. Why? He's a comedian, brethren.
Cyclops, do you think it's right for a best friend a full-on woman?
It depends, you know. If she's officially what to do, worse if him can blow champion like a this year, man, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I hear my hands though, and I make them run long like you and a dance around the room. Go along.
Like you say, I enjoy myself because that's what music do. Music make people enjoy themselves because it wake up your spirit and it wake up your soul. If you don't have the music to make you enjoy yourself, and not for my fault, I'm no response for that. I respond for myself, I respond for the people, and you see that same shiny thing here, where I want to come take out of my hand here, I respond to that. So hear this here now. Because you see, it's coming like, I'm going to educate you. Because it's coming like you don't understand this thing. Listen, great.
I would say,
Start it proper so you can understand the part there. Listen, you carry on the way you do. And music not play. Texas Ranger.
from the college where you get your musical knowledge, I would say,
Texas Ranger. One of them time to me, you have a star or show here, baby.
each and every hour.
Listen.
Education happen to be the topic. And when I tell you this, brothers and sisters, it's terrific. As I would say, I don't mean to play you no funny trick. But if you're young or old, you got to come on out and bring your walking stick.
Hold it there, Brad P. Make we hear Brad T have to say. You want gun eye?
No eye, gun too hot for I.
Then what the man want then I?
Education for I and I.
Step up. Me not give the rest of it. Come up. Me give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Really and truly. Really and truly. Oh, I say, game over, I want to play one more. We can play one more.
No, sorry, DJ Lee. That's it. Thank you very much. What an entertaining one-to-one round. Boy, Mr. On the fire. Some shot, you say, hot like Scotch bonnet. Hot like Scotch bonnet. Look, we're finishing at 10:30 this evening, so we're not going to spend too much time. We're going to on anything else apart from going to those people at home. It's your time to vote. One of these brilliant contestants will be going on to the final in 2 weeks' time. The other one, unfortunately, will be closing up their record box. To vote for the last time this evening, you need to refresh your screens. That's the first thing you need to do. Go to the top left-hand side of your screen in the corner, and then you will see a circle with an arrow. You click on that, and that will refresh your screen. Once you've done that, scroll down past the calendars, and then you come to 5 boxes. You need box number 5. Box number 5 will get you into the voting window. So you click on box number 5. That gets you into the voting window. You'll see 2 names. The 2 contestants you can see on your screen now. One name will be DJ Lee, and the other one will be Mr. Mention. Your vote will count, people, tonight. I tell you that from now. You decide who goes for the final, and you also decide who goes home and ends the competition for tonight. 1 minute to vote. Your vote counts. Please vote. Voting starts now. 1 minute.
Come let me rock with you. I want to dance with you. Yeah. Come let us dance all night long. Yeah.
'cause I'm feeling this way. Yeah. Let me know your name, yeah, and I'll do the same, yeah. Tell me what how you want me for, boy, and I'll soothe your mind, yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody who's voted. Voting is now over. Your 1 minute is done. You can still interact in the chat room, and that's very, very busy, the chat room as usual. So, guys, the end of the night, what a great performance. It lived up to expectations. I'm going to go to DJ Lee. So, DJ Lee, we've had 2.5 hours of juggling between Mr. Mention and yourself. What do you think? I don't know what's going to happen in terms of scoring. The only man who knows what's going to happen in scoring is Sky Juice, and he's got about 15 calculators. They're making sure that all of the scoring is accurate. He doesn't make a mistake. 15 big calculators out behind us. So, DJ Lee, how are you feeling?
Well, you know. Well, what can I say? We'll just see when the votes come through. You understand? Good clash. It was evens, and looking in the room and looking at the comments, the people were well entertained. So it's all about the voting. So we'll just have to wait and see what I want. Simple thing.
You're right about that, DJ Lee. That was really, honestly, shot for shot, final 1-1. I can tell you that my temperature gauge, you remember, it was 120. I think it was at the start of the one, so it went up to 170, so nearly meet the top mark of 180. The champion, Mr. Mention, you mentioned your cup in two shots before you finished the 1-1. You said you want to hold on to that cup. How are you feeling, Mr. Mention? We've got a few minutes before the scores are announced. Did you think that you performed to the standard that you wanted to tonight?
Well, put it this way. I performed to the standard good enough for Mr. Lee. Put it out here there. Good enough and even better. You understand about this? So that is that. But again, it's all down to the voters. You understand me? But like I said, a standard to standard, yes, me match him, if not outmatch him. For music and class. So, but anyway, before we go anyway, right? We never get to clarify the tune. The tune. You know the tune, the soul tune where you was asking
Okay,
about?
the soul tune. Yes, that's right.
Yes. Right? A lot of people confirm it. That's why I never said nothing earlier on. But a lot of people confirm it, and them Busty Brown sing the tune. Yes. And me have the tune too. For a label called Sunsplash. That's why I know it in a reggae. But you know me already, Mr. D. You know me always seems to come up with these weird things and cause controversy.
Yeah.
Right? And somebody else also said another singer sung that same tune. What was that singer name again? Would you sing that this whole tune? Love It. Eddie Levitt also sung that tune as well.
Yeah.
And Greedy G also says somebody else sing it again. Big up yourself, Greedy G. So yeah, I thought we just correct that.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Mention. Honestly,
no
because
problem, no
each
problem,
one
Mr.
teach
Davis,
one enough.
There you go. We have each one
yeah.
teach one. That's what music do. We say. That's why we come on a platform like this. We expose music to the world. Seeing sir, some manners and respect goes out to you, sir. And manners and respect goes out to Mr. Lee too, regardlessly. You see.
So we're eagerly awaiting the final scores. Don't forget, one of you guys will go through to the final, and in the final, you will meet scientist Aka Sif Sound. And just to remind you, there will be no second semi-final, because Mr. Fix, who was supposed to meet scientist Aka Sif Sound in that semi-final, unfortunately, he has had to withdraw. Next week, we have a warm-up to the final, and we will have Gladdy Wax and Tippertone. entertaining you. So Sky Juice has appeared on the screen. That means that we have the scores. And don't forget, as we always say every week, Sky Juice's word is final. Sky Juice, over to you.
All right. Thank you, guys. Okay, just want to thank each and everyone for tuning in today. You know, it's lovely to be here and serving the crowd. Mr. Mention and DJ Lee, these are your scores tonight for the official Clash 5 semi-final. Okay, Mr. Mention, your first round, sir, you scored 153 plus 3 points for presentation. That's a total of 156. DJ Lee, you scored for your first round 145, 3 points for presentation, a total of 148. Mr. Mention, round 2, you scored 100 plus 3 points for presentation, totals 103. We had to deduct 6 points for you, Mr. Mention, as you know what for. So you have a total of 97 for round 2. DJ Lee, your total for round 2 was 96 plus 3 for presentation. So your total for that round was 99. Round 3 for Mr. Mention, you had 122 votes plus 3 for presentation, a total of 125. Round 3 for DJ Lee, 115 votes plus 4 for presentation, 119 in total for round 3. Round 4 for Mr. Mention, your total was 101 plus 4 for presentation, gives you a total of 105 for round 4. Round 4 for DJ Lee, you scored 99 plus 4 for presentation, a total of 103. The 1 for 1 for Mr. Mention, your votes totaled 120 plus 4 for presentation, that's 124 in total. 1 for 1 for DJ Lee, your total was 118 plus 3 for presentation, totals 121. The total for DJ Lee tonight is 590. The total for Mr. Mention, 607. So Mr. Mention wins by 17 votes. And as you know, guys, when I talk, my word is final, and final is my word, with no appeal. Over to you, Mr. Reed.
Well, what a tight contest. We had two giants tonight, and they put on a super class performance, but we have to lose DJ Lee. So DJ Lee, well, it was that close, honestly. I couldn't choose between you and Mr. Mention. 17 points. Where do you think you lost it, DJ Lee? 17 points. Where do you think you lost it?
Oh, congrats to Mr. Mention. And thank you to the public and the voters. And where do I think I lost it? I'm looking at the scores. I'm looking at the rounds. There's a few that I dispute, but it is what it is. Simple as that. Is what it is.
You live to fight another day, Mr. Lee. That's all we
Simple
say.
thing. Simple
Yes,
thing.
man. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, so look here, DJ Lee. I mean, you was a fantastic contestant all the way through the competition,
Always.
including tonight. You played some really, honestly, tapper shots tonight. Unfortunately, commiserations for you this evening. But anytime we play out again or whatever, man, we have to go visit that session there because, yeah, you play some really classy tunes. Thank you, DJ Lee.
Respect, Mr. Lee.
Well, Mr. Mention.
And respect Mr. Mention too.
Lord of mercy. Thank you very much for DJ Lee. So, Mr. Mention, you won by 17 points. You got through again into the final for the second year running. How are you feeling, Mr. Mention?
Well, first and foremost, I just want to say maximum respect definitely goes out to each and everybody who support me tonight and support me and also DJ Lee, first and foremost. I have to also say maximum respect goes out to DJ Lee because, yes, and give me a good fight. And we already don't anticipate that because the fight didn't start on Thursday night. It was just a matter of who are going to finish it off on Sunday, as you know. But, like I said, it was a great opponent. formidable, without a doubt. And honor and respect goes out to him. And he no let down not London at all. You know, see it. And he no let down himself. But I saw the thing go. For me, everybody else, London, Sheffield, Leeds, Birmingham, West Bromwich, Anzert, all over, city to city, town to town. I just want to say maximum respect goes out to each and everybody who support the both of us, and everybody who enjoyed the clash tonight. Because what more can I say, people? And like I always say, the cup is not mine, it belongs to you guys. All I can do is do the best that I can do, and then you guys can do the rest. And that's what you've done. So we do it all over again very, 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 very soon. And I thank you, Mr. Reedy, my good friend, Mr. Sky Juice, and I stuck one cigar. Yo, brother, why you not suck one cigar for me tonight, man? You always suck one cigar for me. Why you not suck one tonight? Was it that close?
Yeah, man, I'm too busy to listen. Too busy to listen.
Was it that close? All right,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Yeah, man, maximum respect goes. And also alongside Chaplin and everybody behind the scenes and everybody in the chat room as well. Maximum respect. Hope everybody enjoy themselves. And we're looking forward to do it all over again, chat room people. Manners and respect every single time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mention. Two giants tonight on the show, Sky Juice. Two absolute giants.
Wow.
What a great performance by both of them.
Absolutely, sir. It's a shame someone have to walk away. You know, that's the hurtful part about it. But they live to fight another day. I always say that.
Yeah. And let me tell you something, DJ Lee, you know, he's out of the competition tonight, but you know, him can roll him at high. Because
and he'll be back. He'll be back. I'm
yeah,
sure.
him all in high tonight, man. So look here, Sky Juice. It's time to wrap up tonight. Thank you ever so much to all of you at home who voted, everyone that took part in the chat room. We love those comments. So Sky Juice, you to wrap up now, please.
Okay, just remember next Sunday it's a warm-up session with Sir Gladdywax from London, Tipperton from Birmingham. Yeah, it's a warm-up session, and the final is the week after with cup holder Mr. Mention up against scientists from Cipher Sound. Okay, so thank you, audience, for listening again. Without you, there's no us. So we see you next week. Sky Juice and Mr. David says bye.
Yeah, enjoy your week, people. Bye bye.